India's eyes in the sky are due to get even more sharper. Fresh off the success of Operation Sindoor, New Delhi is now doubling down on the Israeli drones, which are Heron Mk II. Israel is soaring to the top of a mega drone deal. Fasten your seatbelts. This next report has altitude, attitude, and strategic latitude all mixed.
When Operation Sindoor unravelled Pakistani defences with precision, one silent sentinel kept watch up above, the Heron Mk II. A drone so persistent, it can stay awake longer than the night itself, 45 hours in the air, over 1,000 kilometers without a sip of fuel. After the operation's success, all three services have rushed in through emergency procurement windows, signing on for more satellite-linked Heron Mk IIs. No red tape, no waiting game. You see, apart from flying high, this UAV also flies smart. On the 7th of May, one Heron Mk II slipped past the border. It captured missile strikes deep behind enemy lines and returned with proof etched in pixels. A covert witness to an undeniable chain of events. But the story does not end here. India is now in the market for 87 Mali drones. It's a 20,000 crore tri-service powerhouse project. And once again, Israeli firms are powering the flight. In fact, Indian giants like Hindustan Aeronautics are already working with Israel Aerospace Industries. As the saying goes, the sky's the limit. But on modern battlefield, India's drones are proving even that's just a milestone. With the Heron Mk II leading the flock and a mega Mali deal on the runway, New Delhi's unmanned arsenal is ready to spread its wings wider than ever.
To talk more on this, Lieutenant General Sanjay Verma joins me to talk more about how this purchase is going to be so significant. General Verma is former DG Weapons and Equipment of the Indian Army. So help us understand the significance of these drones and why they are going to be a big game changer for Indian Army.
Good afternoon, Gauri, and all the viewers. I think this is a very phenomenal acquisition or procurement which will fructify in the time to come, because this is a potent platform. In today's environment, in today's warfare, gathering of intelligence, surveillance, target acquisition is the most critical thing which goes to declare who is the winner. Like we talk about the OODA loop, till the time that the entire information does not come in, how do I take a decision? And with the multiple sources of information which is coming, this sort of a platform up in the sky, which is going to give me an endurance of almost 48 hours at an altitude of 35,000 feet, this is exactly what the Defence Forces require.
Okay.
And one interesting thing in this is that while Navy is also going for it, it will help us in interoperability between the Army, Navy and Air Force. So this is going to give actually a potent force for the Defence Forces to gather information and be in a position to respond.
In terms of specifics, this was something that was a big differentiator during Operation Sindoor as well, and also provided us great lessons in terms of our future and forward-looking plan for defence readiness. What, according to you, are those top 2 or 3 things?
This is one of the most important things. With the type of borders we have, with the type of coastlines, almost 15,000 kilometers and 7,000 kilometers, we need to have a 24/7 watch. How is it possible? We cannot have any areas which are not covered. So this sort of a platform with technologies which you are talking about, I will name artificial intelligence, where the decision making, data analysis and giving a credible input to the soldier on ground, which target to engage, with what weapon to engage and how to engage. This will speed up the entire operations. And one important thing I should mention out here, that this is a tried and tested platform. And the best thing is, in fact, there is a joint venture with Elcom Systems where the entire MRO is being looked after. It's a very well established system. And I look at a lot of transfer of technology happening, because my information says that almost 65% of ownership is of AI and 35 is of Elcom. So naturally, it's a joint venture, tried, tested, well evaluated, and it will be maintained, repaired, and overhauled in our own country. And it will also give more avenues for better models to be evolved here.
All right. Finally, General Verma, I want to ask you this, that beyond this, beyond these very important drones, what would you want to be that one next addition that is going to be equally important?
Okay, so like the intelligence, surveillance, target acquisition, safeguarded. Next focus area of mine, if you ask me, should be precision guided munitions. We are looking at in large numbers, may also call it loitering munitions, but precision is the word. Precision guided, based on the input I have got from these, my eyes in the sky, I should be able to neutralize all sorts of threats which are looming ahead.
Verma, we leave it there. Thanks so much for speaking to me on Faultlines. Well, the blinkers off segment in the show, well, viewers, the fact is that Operation Sindoor has been an inflection point for India to realize that when it talks about military readiness for the future, which are its equipment, which are its areas that it needs to double down on. S-400 being one and these Israeli drones being the other. It also gave the opportunity for India to have a big picture view about what is its larger military readiness, which is why this purchase and the ones possibly for about S-400 and S-500 are going to be so important for India. Remember, Operation Sindoor is still on, which is why military readiness has to be 110 on 100 always.